from the gun. Give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
There he goes. Oh, what a cut. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They put up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
If you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Got his man. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw again. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Ready to fire from the pistol. Now the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the gunners of this place down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Whistle blows and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the slump on 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Back's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Finding open area. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They give it to him again. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He'll be brought
is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those jumping hands there in the swamp.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Under fire! And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play,
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gators, it's blocked. And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. Tripped up for the tackle. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it to the back on the draw. Turning it on. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Good timing on the kick out. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He
see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And it's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. The quarterback is very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a loss.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Going right to work up top. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Murphy. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
All right, 4th quarter now. You're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. Quarterback and wide receiver. You're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense, I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators. A shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. That slices the lead to 2. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Punch it out of the air. Gets away from one. He's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. This time it's complete. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Gators want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at it.
Throws for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job on the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Hey, make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. From the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. On a little time. Let's it go. Got a man.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to do that because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got 12 trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Quick completion on the out. Got room at the 35. Corral and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get it at the 21. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. He's going for it. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They want that clock to run. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right out. All kinds of room to throw that time there. They'll make the stop with that first down. Off the ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. This time he's got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Offense in an empty set. this drive with a pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Bring in the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the purpose, hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense, look at them. Great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
Looking to take a shot. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Over. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going for the big play. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Got some room to run. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A mere 3 feet. Pick 6. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
That's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do and check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.